morning, YouTube. So who here has ever smashed the heck out of the powdered product before? Hands up. Yeah, me too. Uh, the latest thing that I thought I destroyed was my Makeup Revolution Skin Kiss, which is a Jeffree Star dupe, I believe, for one of the highlighter type creations. And this one was in Sun-Kissed. So I have a video basically showing how I fixed a highlighter. That seems fairly self-evident. Very little product is needed. You need whatever you've smashed, whatever you've dropped and thought you destroyed. You need rubbing alcohol, and you need an eyedropper, a bowl, plastic bag or plastic wrap, and a spoon or some flat object with which to stir and press. So I'm going to let you watch the video of how I did it. The instructions that I read originally said like 4 drops of alcohol. I found that was too little, but I don't know. I think it depends on the texture you want to work with. So I probably used maybe a cap full of alcohol in total. It was really easy, and this is not an expensive highlighter. This one was I think it's like $6 through Makeup Revolution, but I really like it, and I wanted to be able to continue to use it, and I figured might as well try it on a cheap one. That way, when I do it to something that's expensive, because it's gonna happen, then I will know how to do it. So stay tuned if you want to see how to fix it, and I will show you.
Just a song, send me asleep.
Okay, so we're back. Wow. So I did it in black and white because my colors were really off where I was filming, and it just made it stand out a little better so that hopefully you can see what I did. I didn't put a narration in over top of it because I thought it was fairly self-evident as to what was happening. That's my final product. Now, it is not as pretty as some would be. It's not as pretty as if it were professionally pressed. You certainly could, if you had something that had a shape, when it's wet, you could push that into it and end up with an embossed highlighter, the way they are sometimes. This one actually was like in sun rays, but I don't have that anymore. But just to show you, you let it dry overnight, or however long it takes for the product to be dry. It's very hot here, so it dried overnight. And you can just pick product up with your brush the way you normally would. I don't know if you can see, but the product comes onto the brush, and you just put your glow on so you can use it just like normal, just like it was never broken. So again, this one was not an expensive highlighter, but if you have a high-end expensive thing that you've broken, or just something you really love, I do recommend this as a way to save the product. You will lose a certain amount of the product, but you don't have to throw the entire thing out. So that's my little handy tip for today. I hope it helped somebody. And remember, Daryl says you should subscribe. So subscribe. Thanks. Have a good day. Seriously, worst outros ever. Daryl says you should subscribe anyway.